adjusting your calories up or down. So it's kind of confusing. People get really scared about changing their calories around, but just know that if you're overeating, you're going to put on body fat. So what we want to do is maintain a level of fitness. You're doing your workouts, you're doing your cardio, you're going to the gym, you're doing what you're supposed to do movement-wise. Then if you're eating what you should be eating, you're following the meal plan, and you're putting on body fat, let me clarify, not weight. Not weight. Because when you start a lifting regimen, your weight may go up, may increase, because you're putting on muscle mass. You're putting on, your body has to build more cells. It has to add more blood to the body. You will increase your weight. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about body fat. When your body is at too much of a surplus with calories, you will start to pack on body fat. So don't get them twisted. It is not weight we're looking at. We're looking at body fat. How do you know you're putting on body fat? You get soft. You might get a little pinch and pull somewhere else. You may not be fitting in your jeans correctly. Weighing on the scale is not going to tell you if you are putting on body fat or if you're putting on muscle weight. So that's kind of tricky, so you need to be aware. You can find local areas where you can go in and do your body fat percentages, your composition testing. Those are options to go and measure that body fat. But you can mindfully watch this by looking at your progress photos, things like that. If you're putting on body fat, your calories are too high. How we adjust that is we drop it about 50, maybe 100 calories, and then we level out there for a while. Same with if you are dropping weight very, very quickly and you're like, oh my gosh, it's been a week and I lost 10 pounds. For a moment, you might be happy. I'm not going to be happy. That's too much weight too quickly, so you're going to lose your muscle mass. You're going to start to be in an unhealthy weight loss area. So we want to increase your calories so you are maintaining a little bit slower of fat loss and not just jumping in. 10 pounds at a time is not a good thing for our body. We don't want to shock it. We want to set up lifestyle choices and do it in a moderate, gradual way where your body can get used to the fat loss and adjust as you go. So if you are too high, you're going to put on body fat. You drop those calories, 50 to 75 calories at a time, preferably probably taking out a little bit of carbohydrates. And if you are too low and you're dropping weight too quickly, then you're going to increase those calories, a little reverse dieting, probably about 50 to 100 at a time. Wait 5, 6, 7 days, kind of see, let your body absorb those, kind of figure it out, and see again. Are you energy low? Are you energy high? How do you feel? It's a great time to also keep a journal and say, oh, I increased my calories by 100 this week, and then kind of journal, oh, I feel much better in the afternoon, I feel this or that. And you can kind of journal how you feel, and that will also help you break through training plateaus if you kind of journal and understand how your body is adapting to these things. But there are two ways of adjusting. You're either going to adjust your calories up by a little bit or down by a little bit, and this changes as we go. Once you've adjusted so high and then you start putting on body fat, you got to bring it down again. So you are always playing with those numbers once you've hit a plateau, or your training schedule and regimen changes a little bit. You're going to go back to the drawing board and adjust your calories. This is never set in stone. It is never, this is what I eat for the rest of my life, because your physical body changes, your hormones change, your regimens change, your life changes. Therefore, you have to change all of these things and understand how and when to do it. So that's a little bit on adjusting calories. Again, questions, holler.